This is my beautiful wife. Isn't she gorgeous? She's
making pancakes with coconut flour, a little bit of wheat flour, and some blueberries. Seeing if I can make it so that it's a little bit healthy. Is that okay?
I'm good with it. We're gonna have eggs too, right?
And uncultured bacon. And we'll have
a little bit of salad.
And then we'll go talk to them for our Sunday talk.
That's how it goes.
Hi, I'm Rhenda.
Oh, I'm Jim. We're harding this approach.
It's Sunday afternoon, almost evening, and it's time to sit and do our little talk. In fact, this is one of my favorite things to do.
Well, it's a relaxing time. I mean, we can look back at a week of... Whoa, that jiggled us. We can look back at a week of accomplishment. We can see the things that we've done, and just looking around, we can see some accomplishment.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool.
I have red tomatoes.
Yeah, the tomatoes are ripening. This is so awesome. And I made I don't know what you'd call it. It's not a discovery, but as I was watering yesterday, we've had this sprinkler thing that's on PVC pipes and 2 sprinkler heads attached to it, so we could water a large portion of our lawn.
We had it in Oregon.
And we brought it here, and it had come apart in the transport.
And I fixed it.
And we got it fixed, and so as I put it up and was using it, I went to use it on the garden, and I realized that it could very easily lay on top of the pergolas that we have there. And that was cool. And then I got the brilliant idea, if I just put a line that ran along there and had drippers or
sprayers.
Little spray things hanging down, they could cover just the garden area. We could make that one zone and put it on a timer, and it's done.
Well, and I realize there's people out there who are going to say, yeah, but you shouldn't be spraying because it'll contaminate the leaves and add disease. And that's okay. You can say that.
And you're probably right.
But I'm going to say this. Our garden in Oregon didn't thrive until we sprinkled it instead of dripped it.
Yep.
And when it rains, it gets it all. And when we started spraying it across on the top of the fences, it just thrived.
And the 2 commercial YouTubers, commercial as in growing crop gardens, that we watch is Curtis Stone
and JM40.
And both of them have gone to spray systems because it's not as efficient. It uses a lot more water, but it definitely gets the plants watered, and it gets it done quickly. So there's not as much labor time involved in it.
So I have a confession to all those people who are trying so hard in this 30 days to get their lives turned around and lose all the weight they've ever wanted to lose and lose all the inches they've ever wanted to lose. I am not losing the inches around my waist that I need to. Once in a while, I'll have one thing I shouldn't. And I just can't believe that one thing...
Eat.
I can't believe that one thing is going to cause something that just doesn't go away. So, first of all, I'm telling you, don't get discouraged because, hey, I'm having it too. Second of all, I'm going to say something about exercise. For me, the exercise that we are doing on Regenerate, Don't Degenerate is for you guys.
It's for those who need motivation, need to get started exercising, need to overcome being totally sedentary. That's really what those exercises are for. They're a starting point.
But when we were doing this before, and we really were successful at it, we would get up in the morning and walk 3 miles. And I need those 3 miles.
So what it comes down to is we need to find a little more time for exercising so we can not only do this video and keep it going, because I know it's helping. The feedback I'm getting, it's encouraging people and helping
Oh no,
them.
I still need those kind of exercises.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But our problem is we're trying to get up in the morning and get work done before he goes to work in the office in there. before the heat of the day. So if I add in 3 miles, that means we got to get up earlier.
Where does it fit? Which means we have to go to bed earlier. So what is it we don't do in order to do this?
I don't know.
It's tough.
We still got to do videos.
But we do need to exercise more vigorously, a lot more cardiovascular to work on just the burning of energy.
I need to do weights
But our muscles, we need to be working our muscles more to get them built up. Because, you know, not to be technical, but I've talked about as our basic metabolic rate increases, which happens as you get in better shape, then you burn calories faster, you burn the energy faster, you're just more efficient. So you tend not to hold on to as much fat, and you're burning it up just on the normal course of events. So that's what we need to do. But anyway, we need to do more exercise, more strenuous exercise.
It is so important to realize how much of an effect food has on your life. I don't want anybody out there to get so focused on food that you're miserable and horrible and awful. Anyway, I just want you to know that food is real. Eating real food you have to be able to make enough of your own. That you love the food that you're making. I love the food that we make. I need to have enough milk and cream that I can make my own ice cream, and I don't hardly put any sugar in the ice cream that we make at all. And so that's what I need to be able to do, is make my own stuff. And when I get my cow,
once again, that's why we're doing what we're doing. And, you know, one thing at a time that we integrate. We've got chickens going. We're still dealing with that a little bit. We've got it under control for now. We're getting ready to get pigs going. And boy, is that going to be an education. The more I look at it and what we're doing, we've got a lot.
I don't have a clue what we're doing. Somebody asked a long time ago, how do you guys know what to do? You just do it and learn.
The pigs are going to teach us, guaranteed.
Our fellow YouTubers are going to teach us, and the pigs. So we'll take you along for the ride.
But the important part is doing it, is knowing what we want to accomplish. We want to produce our own pork that we know has been fed the way we like it to be fed and has been treated the way we like it to be treated. And these pigs are going to be pastured just as much as we can pasture them. And we're going to get the best feed that we can get a hold of to feed them. So it's going to be clean. We're going to know that what we're eating is healthy food, because only healthy food has gone into it.
Which, we weren't going to talk about this, but this is along the homesteading line. We have had severe difficulty in finding decent feed for our animals here in Missouri.
Non-GMO, very easy to come by.
Yeah, but you know what? Non-GMO means nothing if it was raised with pesticides. And when we do find organic, then it's full of soy. And we're like, ah! And so we can still...
Soy is enormous. And around here, I mean, they grow it here. It's a big crop. So it's... and the unprocessed soy...
Edamame is okay. So I need to grow a field of edamame.
Yeah.
Because it's not all that processed
So
stuff.
sourcing the feed is proven to be a real challenge for us.
Yes. Scratch and Peck from Oregon, Washington, is what we were ambassadors for there, and literally it is the only one in the nation that we can find. We have found a place that will mix it all for us, whole grains. We just have to order 500 pounds, which means we have to put together that much money.
And their grains are not necessarily sourced from organic growers. They say that they do the best they can, but their growers are not necessarily organic certified. So, that can mean any number of things. So there's a concern there. We can't trust our source.
And we'll be looking into this week into becoming organic certified for some of the things that we want to do. And so we're going to find out everything that is necessary to do that with.
So, any of you who are organic growers, whether it's livestock or of some type or crops, what was your experience like? Things to watch for, things to make certain that we do. Like I say, we're just getting the process started, so we're eager to learn all we can learn so that we can make it happen. We know that with the elderberries that if we can grow them properly and they're organic,
then
there's not a problem.
Then they'll sell.
If we want to sell them wholesale, it's an easy sale. But it also makes them a better quality by what we'd be doing. So even if we're direct selling them, the products that we produce from them will have better quality. So and be more sellable, because I mean, typically people. Well, I don't know. I say that the elderberry products that are being sold in the U.S. for the most part are being processed from elderberries that come from Europe, and we're getting their throwaway crops, the ones that they weren't able to sell locally.
Did you know that Europe considers their food organic if it's got rainwater on it?
You know, that's what they said. So apparently their standards are not as strict.
Lower than ours.
Yeah.
Anyway, you had something wonderful to talk about with the homestead?
We got me way off track, and I forgot what it was. What was it?
I don't know.
We talked a little bit about it with pigs being education that we got to get. I know we wanted to talk about planning. We're finally to the point that we have enough ideas about what we want to do that we need to get serious about planning. It's not just an idea anymore. There's a bunch.
Oh, you got flies attacking you.
I know, they're just all over me. So it's time to get serious about the planning and to really get definite goals, definite how we're going to do it, all of that outlined.
And we know how we're going to do it because
deadlines.
Us from Homesteady, he did a recent video on it. Oh, okay, I'll come back to that. He did a recent video on it, and JM Fortier with Market Gardening, we did a
it's his introduction to his course.
Yeah, so we did an hour-long webinar on that yesterday. So you can just keep talking while I look this up if you'd like.
What am I talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, that's what I thought. We didn't have a subject for me.
Okay, this is extremely important. A couple of weeks ago, I talked to you about creating essence, and that she eats real food and feeds her very large family with real food. And she's our good friend. We met their family and we've kept in touch for, a year now.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to seeing each other again at the Homesteaders of America conference. But we would like her to help all of our families with children be able to eat properly, eat real food, and know how to do it with children. And so she's been really busy like everybody else, and she emailed me this week. So tomorrow, on Monday the 25th, she is going to go over a large grocery haul that she got, so that she is showing how she's buying her food for the week and how she's buying real food so that she can feed her family. And then on Friday the 29th, she's doing a video that will cover what we eat in a week, and it's for her whole family. So there's two things that we're collaborating with Creating Essence on. Tomorrow, the food that she's buying, and Friday, what she's feeding her family for a week. So this is for all of you who have families and want to eat right. Megan is the one that can help you do that with your family. Creating Essence is the name of their YouTube channel, so just go up to the top, go to Creating Essence.
Can you link it?
I will link it. And click on it and go there and subscribe to her. She is awesome. And she has just been a super supporter of us. So, real food, whole family.
Very good. Got it done.
Okay, did you think of it yet? Something on our homestead? He didn't. He didn't think of it yet. You know, this week on our agenda, we are making the chicken yard.
Yes.
for the little babies who are up on their roofs now. Anyway, we're making an outdoor fence for them, fortified so that they can stay safe. We're making little things come down from the roof so that the predators don't get them up there, and digging down below so the predators don't get them down there, and let them come out. And then we've got lots of chicken tractors to build.
Yeah.
And we've got raised beds to build for out there so that I can have more garden for the fall and the winter. We are busy homesteading.
Yes, that's true. So many projects, and we're taking it at the pace we can take it.
And you love it, don't you?
I do love it. It is great to get up each day and know that there are fun things to accomplish.
I don't know if you were able to hear when we were at the end of the video on the pig, making the pig shelter. He stood back and he says, "I love it." That did my heart so much good. I love that. It's sweet.
It is.
We had a couple comments saying, make sure we watch the roof so that it's back from the wood so that the pigs don't get hurt on it. So we'll do that. And someone was concerned about the rain coming in, but we've turned it to the north. So
it's more of a sunshade. It's not
Yeah.
so much to keep the rain out. I don't think the rain is going to be a big problem.
And
for
thank
them.
you to Lois. We're not going to go dig the holes. We're just going to put the water down there and they'll dig the holes.
Apparently they're good at it.
Apparently they are. So we hope that you have a terrific week this week. This is our last week of doing this 7 days a week. And we hope that you've had some success. And on Friday, I have another announcement that I'm going to be giving. So stay tuned.
We really appreciate your watching. It gratifies us, the comments that we get. And we're going to press on showing you how we do it and encouraging everybody to grow your own food, do for yourself, do things that you've always wanted to do for whether it's homesteading or something like that, and definitely keep learning how to regenerate.
And I just want to say this. One of the reasons that we're doing the planning on our homestead is because our goal is to grow all of our own food. I don't want to go to a grocery store. I don't want to depend on a farmer's market where I don't know how they've grown it. I want to grow all of my own food. And so that is going to take a lot of planning to know how to use each piece of our property well. So, plan out your life, eat right, have fun. See you tomorrow.
Bye.